What is going on? Welcome back, welcome to my channel. My name is Miller, and in today's video, because you've already clicked on the title and seen the thumbnail, you're probably not wondering, but I'm gonna say it anyway. What's in the box?
With the box? What was in the box? Because what's in the box? What's in the box?
So I wasn't actually supposed to buy this shoe. I mean, initially I was, and then I wasn't.
I haven't flip-flopped. I said no originally, then I said yes, then I have said no, and I've stuck to it.
But I couldn't really find the color that I wanted in stock anywhere. I didn't want to get the white ones, I wanted to get this specific color. So I was looking at it online and it cost a little bit too much, so I thought, you know what, get two pairs of Nike SB low dunks, well, a low and a mid, because they were actually in stock at a local skate shop to me. And I actually forgot to cancel my bid on StockX for this pair, so it ended up getting accepted later that day. So now I've got all three. So I thought, stuff it, shoe review. Last one did alright, you guys liked it, let's do another. Also, I'm going to apologize in advance for this shadow, time of day it is, and the angle. This is the place to sit, so just don't think about that. So I'm going to skate this shoe, and I chose this one because I'm currently skating the Nike SB Janoski OGs, the black and gum sole one from my last video. If you haven't seen that, check it out. I thought the style of these and the sort of shape look quite similar, so it'll be quite a nice fit. It'll feel the same rather than, I mean, I ended up getting the dunks as well, because I'm silly, but I think I'm going to skate this one first just because of the low profile of it. It's quite slim, I've got a bit of a narrow foot, so I think this shoe will suit me quite well. Okay, so for the sizing, it's pretty straightforward. It's listed as true to size. I find generally, as I have tried it on, it's a bit of a narrow fit. This bit under here through the arch, it sort of hugs the arch, so it feels quite snug. Really good on-foot feel. But if you have a wide shoe, wide foot, it may not be the best suit for you. But that's just personal opinion. If you have tried them on and you've got a wide foot and you think it's for you, go for it, obviously. Okay, so unlike the Nyjah Free 1, which had little sort of dots in here, this edition has mesh panels running along either side of the toe box. But because of its position, it's not too low, like it sits quite high up on the foot, it doesn't actually compromise on the durability. This rubber sort of compound outer sole is a bit of a different choice from the usual suede or leather that Nike would usually go for, but I believe Nike Nyjah must have known something, because I've seen people doing videos of 100 kickflips and it looks like it's barely even been touched. Something you'll notice as well with this one is that the upper of the shoe and the sole have been fused together rather than stitched, adding that layer of durability because you're not going to actually tear through those stitches. Apart from the visual aesthetic of the shoe, because they are quite a good looking shoe, you can really see why the shoes are popular even though they are on the more pricey sort of side of a skate shoe. The inner sole of this shoe is a cup sole shape designed to cup your foot whilst withstanding heavy impact. A lot of other reviews have also said that this shoe holds up really well against heel bruise. Although this shoe is quite well cushioned, it does focus on cushioning through the middle of the shoe. Sorry for doing that to you. To maintain good board feel throughout the heel and the toe. One part I nearly missed is also the beautiful blue cushioning around the ankle support, which is a really nice soft padding that sits just under the ankle. It also acts as like moisture wicking sort of technology, well, a feature, whilst the mesh on either side of the tongue helps for breathability. So the upper of this shoe is a bit more reminiscent of like a running style shoe, as Nyjah designed these to have sort of multi-purpose, whilst the sole is still flat, as you can see, well, rather flat, to keep that old school skate feel. Although I said I have a rather narrow foot, the shoe itself isn't overly narrow, it's just this part in here next to the arch of the foot, which really sort of, it holds in against it to really give you that snug feel, and it feels quite supportive. So the sockliner in this model is relatively thin, which leads to great board feel while still maintaining structural integrity, as it's a quite well reinforced shoe. Compared to suede shoes, which I'm currently skating, these shoes are said to feel a little less grippy, which personally works for me as my board contact isn't great, but hey, I'm working on it. The sole of the shoe features Nike's Tri-Star tread, which I'm familiar with as I do CrossFit in, of course I say I do CrossFit. CrossFitters do CrossFit, vegans tell everyone they're vegan. Which I'm familiar with as I have Nike Metcons, and I found the grip on those shoes works really well. The overall weight of this model of shoe is rather light, which personally helps for me with board feel, and the shoe is actually quite flexible throughout the sole thanks to that Tri-Star tread. Overall, I'm super excited to skate this shoe, as I have been after it for quite a while now, because I really wanted this colorway, but I also wanted to try out the Nike Janoski RMs and OGs first. I did like them. These came out, and I couldn't quite get a hold of them, but like I said before, I accidentally came across them. So these will be my next shoe that I skate, even though I've got two other pairs of dunks. I might do a review on those. Leave a comment if you do want to see that, and if you like this review, please leave it a thumbs up. I am going to cut it there, keep it short and sweet, nice and simple. You don't need to know too much extra, because I'm sure you've watched other reviews and you read up about it online. So as usual, I've been Miller. Catch it.